Hi, morning. Thanks for that. Let's take a look at what the global handover is. And you know what? Today, instead of starting with US, let's start with Asia and Japan specifically. We're going to see a change of power over there, and Japan's Nikkei 225 has surged to over 4% to a record high. So looking very positive on that front. Other than that, if you take a look at what is happening over there, just to give you a brief, this is after Sane Takichi's election as the ruling party's leader that pivots her to become Japan's first female prime minister. So very positive news coming in for Japan. Nikkei is seeing an all-time high of 4% rush is what we're seeing. The ASX 200, let's move on to Australia, is flat with a hint of a negative bias. Hang Seng is down 0.4%, and China and South Korea markets are closed for their golden week today. Moving away now, let's talk about the US. Mixed Friday is what we saw for US. The Dow was up 0.5% or roughly 240 points. A good move over there. S&P 500 was flat. Nasdaq was down to almost 0.3%. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq rose over 1% last week, marking their fourth gain in 5 weeks, while the Dow added 1.1. So mixed Friday, but over the course of last week on a week-to-date basis, a positive move coming in for all three major Wall Street indices. Moving on to Europe, then DAX closed lower by 0.2%. FTSE was up almost 0.7%. So good move coming in over there, and CAC 40 was also up 0.3%. So that's the roundup on the equity front. In terms of commodities, gold continues to hit new record highs, buoyed by safe haven demand amid the US government shutdown uncertainty. So gold hovering around that $3,935 per ounce, very close to 4,000. Brent oil at $65.5 per barrel, which is up about 1.5%. And this is on the back of OPEC Plus news that we saw over the weekend, wherein they're going to be hiking their output by 137,000 barrels per day in the month of November. Dollar index continues to be around that 98 mark. Now, while this was the handover coming in from equities and commodities, let's take a look at some important global comments that we've been tracking this morning. And the first one is coming in from Mr. Hervé Delphin, the ambassador of the delegation of the European Union to India. Remember, the 14th round of the EU-India trade talks will begin today in Belgium, in Brussels. And here's what he had to say ahead of that. He says that EU businesses, they perceive India as an attractive market. There is huge untapped potential, and this could even further accelerate with the FTA in place. 80% of EU firms said that they would scale up investments and jobs in India. So that's a positive comment coming in from him. Lastly, from Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon, slight word of caution coming in. He says that he wouldn't be surprised if we see a drawdown in the markets in the next 12 to 24 months, because he says in a nutshell that anytime there is a new technology that comes and there are companies that revolve around that and they've seen a sudden spike, it's bound to see a slowdown as well. So that's the word of caution coming in from the Goldman Sachs CEO, and that's the roundup coming in on the global desk this morning.